Hey there, this is the English Picker here. These are my picking finds for the first weekend in May 2013. Insane stuff's going on this weekend. It's a bank holiday, so I've been selling at one car boot sale and I've been buying at two, and I went to an antiques fair as well. So yeah, picked up some real good things and also made some money as well. Decided to sell at a car boot sale, get rid of some stock, make some money. We cleared £56 profit after all costs, including breakfast. So yeah, we did pretty well. I also got a chance to wander around and buy some things as well. I think next time I do a car boot sale, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a table, leave everything in the car, put my table out, wander around first, and once I've looked around, then set up. I saw a lot of traders doing that, and I think it's a good idea. I'll get to this lovely juicy stuff later. Just give you a little teaser of it, and then the real special things in here, which I'll show you at the end. So, first of all, coins. Got some coins. It was when I was doing the car boot sale. Got this tin here. It's a hair gel tin. Had a label on it saying "Funny Money, £2.50." So paid them £2.50, and what's in there is old English half pennies. If you take them in bags of 200, you can take them to the bank. So I've got a load of those, so I'll take them in. There's probably about 20p's worth or something in there. There was also 28p's worth of spendable money in there. 5p's from like the Isle of Man and all sorts of other places. Some Irish coins just here, nothing too special. Some euro coinage, so there's €1 there and a bit of change. Then there's a load of Canadian stuff. There's a there's a toonie there, $2 coin, and there's some quarters. So what's that? There's probably about $4 there. Some American. There's probably about $3 there, 3.50, something like that. There's about 6 quarters, something like that, and a few odds and bits. A couple of state quarters I'll check that I haven't got, but most of it's just pretty cruddied up. There was one wheat penny in there, which was a 1945. It's not coming out, but just there. This little Russian coin, just there. Then New Zealand and Australia, that'll go in with those lot. Then I think this is United Arab Emirates, but I've got to look it up. Just give you a close up on that. I don't know if it's silver, I don't think it is, I think it's copper nickel, but just that there. But there was 2 little bits of silver in there. There was an Irish shilling, 1942, pretty worn, and a 10-cent piece from the Netherlands, 1939. So my money's back there, and then all the rest is profit. So really, not a bad deal, not the greatest deal ever, but not too bad. Did pick up some duds. Picked up this, which isn't magnetic, but it isn't silver, which is unfortunate. Same with this piece. Paid £1 for that, and I paid £1.50 for this. It's a nice piece though. I should be able to sell it. It's mother of pearl with silver plate. It's silver on copper, so that's why it wasn't magnetic, but not too bad. I picked up this, which really looks like silver, but it's not. It's a really good fake. It's marked 925 as well, but it is a fake. So just gotta watch out, guys. There's some good fakes out there. This I paid £1.50 for all these 3. This cameo's not too bad. It's okay. It's fairly modern though. I'll be able to sell that for about £4 or £5. And then a little marcassite necklace. That should do okay, but it is missing a few stones. Thought these could be gold, but they've turned out not to be. So not too bad. Only paid 50p. Did get some silver coins. I picked up a 1944 Philadelphia war nickel, really black. I paid £4 for these 3. So war nickel there. Then a 1910 straight settlement 10-cent piece with Edward on the back. And then from Ceylon, a 1919 thing there with George V on the back. Sorry about that. Then we've got a George VI sixpence. This was from a guy who got a load of coins, but obviously missed this one. 50p. That scraps out at 78p, so I got it under melt, which is always nice. Pick this up. It's a little silver, just like a necklace thing. I thought it could be white gold, but it's not. But I only paid £1 for it, so you know it's not too bad. I should be able to get a couple of quid for that. Then 50p, I got this just little glass bead and silver bracelet. Oh, that'll get scrapped. Then for 50p, I picked up these dual colour earrings with silver mounts. Nothing too special. Then a sterling ring with probably garnet type, or maybe it might even be glass. It's split. I'll try and fix it. If not, it'll get scrapped. It was only 50p. Then 75p each. I think so. I paid 150 for the pair. 2 little silver rings. They'll get scrapped. 50p. Little glass and silver earrings. I'll probably sell this for a couple of pounds. A little horse pendant. I paid £1.50 for this. This is actually going to be a gift for my niece. She's into horses, so she'll like that. Then the next thing, this was really odd, very odd. Just some people are just odd. It's the best way to describe them, just odd. So I've been looking for memory cards. I picked up another memory card, which is in the camera as we speak. I paid £1.50 for it, and it was a 1 gig SD card. And I got this, which is a 1 gig micro SD card. I said, how much are you for your memory card? He goes, oh, that's £2, that is, and which is pretty good. You know, it's not too bad at all. And then I spotted this £5 coin. I said, oh, how much is your coin? He goes, oh, yeah, it's a £5 coin. I mean, you can take it to the bank and get a fiver for it. I said, how much for the pair? He goes, give us £5. And I was thinking, is this guy for real? So I just didn't even barter. I just paid him, and then there you go. So I can take this to the bank and get £5 if I was so inclined. I might try and sell it first because, you know, I might be able to sneak another few pounds out of it. But essentially, I've got this memory card for free. So, yeah, strange. Some people are just odd. I picked up these 3 spoons here. I paid £3, so I paid £1 each. I bundled them together so the guy wouldn't look too closely. But this one's silver plate. There's you can see the corrosion on the bowl there. But these two, this one's marked 800 and the bowl, so you can get just there. And then this one, which is sort of a spoon but it's flat, is marked on the back there, 830S Norway. Tested that, tested silver. So that's always nice. So, I mean, I don't actually know what they weigh. Let's get the scales out and I can tell you live. So the 800 silver one weighs 7.3 grams. So that's about £3 worth. And this one weighs just under 10 grams, so it's about £4.50. So I'll clear a nice profit on that. Paid a little bit too much for this next item. It's this little ring here. I was getting a bit desperate because I was walking around one car boot sale and I hadn't seen anything, and so I paid £4 for this silver ring. It's a Charles Rennie Macintosh style ring. You know, in good order. It looks brand new. I should be able to make a small profit on that. I might get 6 to 8 if I'm lucky, but it's quite a small size. Rings, you've really got to be careful with the sizing, because if it's too small or too big, no one's going to buy it. So yeah, but the stuff I've bought later has definitely made up for it. I bought these and I thought they could have been duds. I got them from the same person. I got those, but they've tested up as 9 carat. Paid 50p for them, and they weigh, let's check them on the scales. They don't weigh much. They're the hollow type. So they weigh 0.8 of a gram, so it's about £9 worth. So even with the low at the moment, it's still decent for 50p. So they'll just get scrapped because they're all dinged up and nasty. Picked up all these little bits in amongst other things. I had to sort of bundle some other bits in so people didn't know what I was doing. I will have paid under £1 for all this lot. I paid 50p for that and 10 and 20p for these. This is a top of an earrings. It's got the hallmark. It's 9 carat. This is a pearl here. I haven't tested it, but that is a genuine pearl. You can see there. So it's come off an earring or something. So that's going to be gold. And same with this. That looks to be gold as well. So not the greatest profit. This clasp is marked 9 carat. I always like to keep the clasp around in case I get a piece with a broken clasp and can replace it. So yeah, that's that. So not the greatest deal ever, but not too bad. Then next things, I have done amazing on gold. There's this woman who had loads of gold, loads and loads of gold, really expensive. A lot of the things, and she had some beautiful pieces. And considering she was at the car boot sale, she must have worked for a jeweller or something. I don't really know, but I got this piece. It was marked up at 25, and I got it for 20. These are CZs on the top. But yeah, it's alright piece. It looks brand new, to be honest. It just needs a slight clean, a bit dusty. Obviously taking into account the stones, but you'd be surprised, stones don't weigh as much as you think. It weighs 2.9 grams, so even if the stones weigh a gram, I'm still doing okay. So I'm going to try and sell it first. But at £20 I felt comfortable. Brilliant. Next thing, I went to check on my antiques booth, and when I was there chatting to the lady who owns the place, someone walked in and said, "Oh, do you buy gold and silver?" And she said, "Oh, I don't really, but yeah, show us what you've got." And the woman is a bit savvy that works there. She's a lovely woman, but she's very savvy. And she bought some rings off this woman, complete pieces, but she also bought these. Not that piece there, but these two pieces. And she goes, "Oh, gold's gone down quite a lot, so I can't give you a huge amount." And this small piece here is marked 9 carat, and I actually lent her my scales, which helped. It weighs 3.2 grams, and this larger piece here is actually 14k, and it weighs 6.8 grams. So it weighs about 9 odd grams, and she offered us 70 quid. Which is a pretty lowball quote, really, but the woman went for it, and I thought, oh, that's cool. So she thought, I could see it, because it says here, 585. Anyway, after the woman had gone, I said, you know, this piece was actually broken, but it's such an easy fix, it was not even funny. I said to the woman, I said, "Oh, you know, are you going to scrap those?" She goes, yeah, I was going to scrap them. I said, "Oh, I repair bits, so could I have a look?" And she said, "Yeah." So she said, "Oh, yeah, what would you pay, you know, buy me off scrap?" So, and she goes, "Oh, I've got some other bits." So she brought this other ring out, which weighs 1.2 grams. So I got all this lot here. I started off at £105. The pretty low ball quote. She goes, "Oh, you can do a bit better than that." She said 150. We ended up meeting at £135, which I think I've done really well, because 14 karat gold is my refinery is £17.48 a gram at the moment. So with this weighing 6.7, that works out just a smidge under £120. So, and then, you know, gold's at like 1170 something, so 3.3 grams. I mean, you can do the maths, it's about 40 odd pounds. So there's 160 there, plus 12, about 12 for that, so 172. So, I mean, if I scrapped it already, I'd make a bit of a profit. But what I've done is I've repaired this already, and then this is a relatively easy fix. This needs a new stone. And I've effectively almost doubled what I've paid if I was to fix it up and sell it as pieces. And if push comes to shove, I've just wasted a bit of time, not, you know, an hour fixing stuff up. I can always scrap it. So it's a good contact made, and she's going to sell me any scrap in the future. So I think I've done really well on that. But the best find of the day was a lesson, if you're all still watching at this point, because I know it's dragging on a bit, but it's a lesson of always keep your ears open. I was walking along and I hadn't noticed this stall. I was walking back to the car and I heard the woman seller going, and these are the ones with real diamonds in. And I thought, what? So I went over to have a look, and she got some just boxes like this out, which I totally missed. A lot of silver jewellery and stuff like that, and she was pointing at these rings in the back, different rings, and they were like tiny diamond chip studded pieces. 9 carat gold. One she wanted £80 for, which was absurd. I mean, it was about the same weight as this piece. And the other was 55. And then she got this piece, and she said, "Oh, and that's silver with real diamonds." And you can on the inside see it says DIA, which I'll try and show you in a bit. So I had a look, and I said, "How much for this?" She goes, "Well, they are real diamonds, so it's going to have to be 50. If it was silver, that would be a bit rich. I mean, they are big diamonds for what you get at the car boot sales." So I had a look, and I didn't want to look with a loop because that would have given the game away. I said, "Would you take 40? And she said, "No, but I'd take 45. So shook around at 45 and walked away because I don't know whether I'll be able to get this. Let's see if we can get it. Look in here. Okay, you can see it says diamond there, DIA, and she could read that. But what she couldn't read, it's not going to come out. No, it's not going to come out. It's so bloody small, it's not even funny. It says 750. So it's 18 karat gold with diamonds. I've tested the diamonds, they test up okay. There's also another mark that says 050, which I'm not too sure about. But the diamonds are really clear, beautiful diamonds. The biggest diamonds I've ever bought at a car boot sale. So yeah, let's chuck it on the scales and see what it weighs. Weighs just under 4 grams. So yeah, you can do the maths on that. £22.17p last time I checked was a scrap value of 18 carat. So about 80 odd quid. Even if I just scrapped about 80 odd quid, but I'm going to try and sell it as a complete piece. But I would have never have seen this if I hadn't have heard that woman say that. So just shows you, keep your ears out and you never know what you'll find. Same with this, if I hadn't have been there when the person came in, I would have never thought to ask her. So thanks for watching, everyone. Sorry it's been a bit long, guys. I've just seemed to have bought quite a lot. I've spent several £100s this weekend and I've got to sell it now. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook. I'm on there as The English Picker, and I'll see you all soon.